AI is never going to replace you, but someone who is using AI will definitely replace you in the future. An AI tool in hands of someone who doesn't know how to give a proper prompt is useless. So it's a combination of machine learning as well as human hands out there that gives you the best result. When somebody uses smart techniques, we should definitely call them a SMARketer. There's a tool called Quillbot. Use softwares like Weed, where you can give in your script and they'll give you a very human-like voiceovers. You can easily do it in 10 or 15 minutes with the help of an AI tool.
From partnering with global names like Asian Paints, Havells, Kellogg's, Cadbury, and SRM University, to driving growth, building dynamic teams, and creating impactful campaigns across media, marketing, and production, he has been steering Lavender Media Private Limited as managing partner and COO. Please welcome to the first ever podcast of Lavender Unplugged, Richu Mathew.
Thank you so much, Maria. Thank you for the welcome.
Currently just spoke about increasing productivity, ROI, marketing and stuff. Let's talk about digitalization and digital marketing stuff. So let's move more into the core in digital marketing. So what do you think? Is AI a better content writer or a copywriter or man-made, human-made?
So one of the major lines that I always stick to is said by like the CEO of Nvidia and CEO of Adobe and all that. AI is never going to replace you, but someone who's using AI will definitely replace you in the future. So AI is not something that we have to be scared of or say that that's something that I am not going near it or something like that. Unless and until you start using AI, you won't be able to adapt with the changes that is happening in the world. Especially when it comes to digital marketing or the creative field, unless and until you can use AI tools properly, somebody who can use that AI tool is definitely going to replace you. So it's a combination of both that gives the best results. If an AI tool in hands of someone who doesn't know how to give a proper prompt is useless. The same way, a person who's not making use of paraphrasing tools or research tools or chatbots in today's world is not smartly working. He's just grinding his ass. He's spending hard working, but he can easily achieve much better results if he use the proper tools online. So it's a combination of machine learning as well as human hands out there that gives you the best results. That's what I feel.
So you can say that is making a marketer a SMARketer.
Exactly. That's a very nice way to put it. When somebody uses smart techniques, we should definitely call them a SMARketer, basically.
So since we just spoke about all the chat GPT or things like that, എങ്ങനെയാണ് മാർക്കറ്റിംഗില് ഇപ്പോഴത്തെ ഡിജിറ്റൽ മാർക്കറ്റിംഗില് എ ഐയുടെ ഹെൽപ്പ് വരുന്നത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എങ്ങനെ നമുക്കത് എൻഹാൻസ് ചെയ്ത് കൊണ്ടുപോകാൻ പറ്റും എന്നൊരു ക്വിക്ക് സജഷൻ.
Okay, so where do I even start? Because every aspect that you touch today is almost AI is definitely helping us with that. നമുക്കൊരു creative post ഒന്ന് analyze ചെയ്യാം. Let's say ഒരു post വരുന്ന സമയത്ത് you need a script for that. You need a storyboard for that. You need to visualize how you're going to take it. You need to edit it. You need to post it on social media. You need a caption and a thumbnail for that. ഇതിൽ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ എല്ലാ ആസ്പെക്ട്സിലും today AI tools are available to help you. Let's start with scripting. So scripting in a moment, let's start with the idea. Where do I start? What topic do I do a video on? Let's take example of ChatGPT or Perplexity for that help. Both of them are basically conversational tools. So I go out there, I explain to them, this is the page that I handle. I want to create content. Give me 10 content ideas. I'm pretty sure of the 10 content ideas that ChatGPT gives out to you, 1 or 2 will be outstanding. You can definitely pick that up and develop it. And from there, when you move on, okay, you have a script written. You can make use of ChatGPT to write a base script for yourself. You can add in your human touch and finalize it, and then use a there's a tool called Quillbot. You can use Quillbot for paraphrasing. So even if I wouldn't suggest using that for major projects, but once you're doing it on a daily basis, you have written a version or a draft of it, you can definitely give it out to Quillbot and Quillbot will paraphrase it for you. You have the content ready out there. Now you can use tools like ChatGPT to generate an image, give that image to Google VO3, generate a video out of it, use softwares like Weed, where you can give in your script and they'll give you a very human-like voiceovers. So basically at the end of the day, in one single day you use multiple tools and you can completely generate a video out there. So there are multiple tools in every single sphere or every single vertical that you can use, where your productivity is enhanced out there, both in terms of quality as well as productivity. Something that you might take 10 half an hour to do, you can easily do it in 10 or 15 minutes with the help of an AI tool. At the same time, you can increase your quality also. Basically, you write whatever scratch or whatever draft you have, there are AI tools that can help you enhance that. So a lot of tools coming out there for anything that if you can think of a problem, I think there is a AI based solution out there today for that.
To put it right, maybe we can say ഒരു ROI കൂട്ടാൻ, ഒരാളുടെ റിട്ടേൺ ഓവർ ഇൻവെസ്റ്റ്മെന്റ് കൂട്ടാനായിട്ട് ഒരു ബ്രാൻഡിന്റെ നമുക്ക് ഈ AI ടൂൾസ് യൂസ് ചെയ്തിട്ട് മേ ബി വി ക്യാൻ അണ്ടർസ്റ്റാൻഡ് ദ മാർക്കറ്റ് ആൻഡ് മേക്ക് ബെറ്റർ സ്ട്രാറ്റജീസ് ത്രൂ AI that will help grow the market better.
സോ ഇതില് എൻ്റെ ഒരു റിയൽ ലൈഫ് എക്സാമ്പിൾ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ ഇപ്പം ഇന്ത്യയിൽ എയർടെൽ യൂസേഴ്സിനൊക്കെ പെർപ്ലെക്സിറ്റി പ്രോ വേർഷൻ ഇസ് ഫ്രീ, whereas ChatGPT is still a paid thing in India. So I am a pro version user of Perplexity, but I don't have the paid version of ChatGPT. So what difference is, Perplexity is very good with the research part compared to ChatGPT. So what you can do is, for example, I have a campaign coming up. So instead of asking ChatGPT what is the rate of, what is the general trend in the industry that is happening, or what happened, give me the marketing data of this particular industry for this particular type of campaign for 24-25, what I do is I ask Perplexity to get the data for me. I use that data and I give that data to ChatGPT and help me analyze that. So here, just that is just because I have the Perplexity Pro version here, and Perplexity, I have found Perplexity much better for research and data analysis when compared to GPT. But the way ChatGPT works in a very conversational way, that Perplexity is not able to replicate. I'll get the data, but if I ask them to tweak it in a little way, ChatGPT does a better job there than Perplexity. So when it comes to this, obviously how you use it is a very important factor there. There's all the sources. So basically what AI can do for you is, if you have 10-15 pages of data out there, for a human to sit and analyze that, it will take days of time. Whereas you just need to load it to Perplexity or ChatGPT and ask them to summarize it for you or give them the feedback, and you just need to verify it out there if the data, if the inference that Perplexity or ChatGPT gave you is right or wrong. So it is definitely like an assistant walking around with you. You just have to make sure that their inferences are aligned with your thoughts.
When it comes to content marketing, these algorithms of the machine learning is also helping SEO, search engine optimization, to go to a higher levels. So do the brands now has to please these algorithms? Do the brands now have to please these algorithms to do this SEO? പണ്ട് ഇത് ബാക്ക് ലിങ്കിങ്, ഡയറക്ടറി ലിങ്കിങ്, അങ്ങനെ കുറെ കാര്യങ്ങൾ ചെയ്ത് ഒരു ടെക്കിക്ക് മാത്രമായിരുന്നു SEO ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നത് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നത്. ഇന്ന് AI അല്ലെങ്കിൽ മെഷീൻ ലേണിംഗ് വന്നതോടുകൂടി സെർച്ച് എഞ്ചിൻ ഒപ്റ്റിമൈസേഷൻ ഇത്രയും കൂടെ നമ്മളെ പോലെയുള്ള മാർക്കറ്റേഴ്സിന് അവൈലബിൾ ആയി എന്നുള്ളൊരു ഫീൽ ഉണ്ട്. സോ ഈസ് ഇറ്റ് ഹെൽപ്പിംഗ്?
So like you said, ഈ പറഞ്ഞ ഇപ്പം അത് SEOയുടെ ആസ്പെക്റ്റിൽ മാത്രമല്ല, ലെറ്റ് ബി എനി ആസ്പെക്ട് ഇൻ ദിസ് വേൾഡ്, നമുക്ക് ഒന്നും അറിയാതെ ആസ് എ കംപ്ലീറ്റ്ലി നേവ് പേഴ്സൺ ഐ ക്യാൻ ഗോ ടു ChatGPT ആൻഡ് ആസ്ക് ChatGPT എക്സ്പ്ലെയിൻ ടു മീ ലൈക്ക് യു വുഡ് ഡു ടു എ 4-year-old എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എത്ര കോംപ്ലിക്കേറ്റഡ് ടോപ്പിക്കും ChatGPT എനിക്ക് വളരെ സിമ്പിൾ ആയിട്ട് പറഞ്ഞുതരും. So it's also a learning platform if you want to utilize it properly. I'm not saying ChatGPT will completely teach it out to you, but it will definitely direct you to learn things how you want. So that is one aspect of it. You can have expertise over topics, making use of AI tools. So that is definitely one thing that will help. Second thing, coming to algorithms, the way algorithms are changing, or the way people are working hard to make sure that the content ranks on algorithms. So right now everybody is wanting to rank there, or to list their websites when a AI gives a reply. Let's say when ChatGPT gives you a reply, we want our website to be cited as the sources there. That's when we get the traffic. So the whole search trend is changing a lot. Just go to Google and search any random website. You would see you'll have to scroll down to reach that particular website, because initially is the AI overview answer, then Google snippets will be there, and then only you reach the exact website. So person going to a website has reduced drastically because of this concise summary versions that the AI provides. So people are trying to tweak things with their metadata, or how they tag things, or how their website is built and all that, so that they get ranked on the AI engines. But what will happen in the long runners, obviously at the end of the day, what the algorithm is trying to do is please the users, give the users what they want. So however the marketers on this end try to manipulate or change things with the algorithm, or trying to rank them for a short term, at the end of the day, unless and until it is not pleasing the users, that will backfire for them. So gradually things will be straight. Right now, even right now, I think even we are still in the early phases of it. But although that's a drastically changing industry and vertical changes are happening every single day, we are still in the kind of in the early stages of it. Once the dust settles, the AI itself will adapt to give the best results for the user.
So ഈ മാർക്കറ്റേഴ്സിന്, നമ്മളെ പോലെയുള്ള മാർക്കറ്റേഴ്സിന് ഇത് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, SEO ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ, it is easy for them to actually, if they use correct usage of AI usage ചെയ്താൽ, it is easy for them to directly link their customers with the search engines algorithms. ഇപ്പോൾ നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ പോകുമ്പോൾ AI ഓരോ പ്രഡിക്ഷൻസ് നമ്മൾ തരുന്ന കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറഞ്ഞിരുന്നു, നമ്മൾ സംസാരിച്ചിരുന്നു. അതില് ഈ ബൈയിങ് ജേർണിയിൽ ഹൗ ഇസ് ദാറ്റ്, ഹൗ മച്ച് or how far is it helpful, or is it even going close to what AI is saying? Is it helping the actual business owners?
So that AI can help, like I told before also, in both qualitative aspect as well as in giving new features. So let's say I have a website, I sell shoes and allied products. So after somebody is buying the shoes, on the checkout page I can have a tab which says users also bought. So for that, I don't to set up that feature, I don't need an AI system. I can definitely say, okay, if this is the product, these are the suggestions that you have to give. If this is the product, this is, so I don't need an AI to do that. But when an AI comes into that role, it can look at the pattern of sales. It can look what users purchased, what users returned, what are the repeat purchases coming on, what is this particular type of user, what are the chances of this particular user buying this product as well. So that data crunching, that number crunching, that research part can very well done by AI. So when you look at it, the feature is the same, but the quality will be totally different. I might suggest a product that I think that user might be buying, but AI definitely knows better because AI is talking with data in hand. So on a quality wise, it definitely helping all the business owners. That is not just in helping additional upselling their products or cross selling their products. That definitely is there in terms of checkout options and all that. But even when it comes to chatbot integrations, a normal chatbot that has a flowchart written by a human, it can only have a functional value where it can solve a customer grievance or something like that. In order to push product, definitely AI has to be integrated in that. Otherwise, it will be very monotonous for people. And because see, chatbots have been there. Chatbots wasn't started yesterday or day before yesterday. Chatbots have been there since the time of internet probably. So chatbot is not the innovation today. It's about the AI integration into the chatbots, and the chatbot giving me proper reply that I expect from a human, not from a bot. So it's the, for me primarily, it's the qualitative improvement that AI brings to the table is what makes the sales go up.
So നമുക്ക് പലതരത്തിലുള്ള വ്യൂവേഴ്സ് ഉണ്ടാവും. അവർക്ക് ഈ ചാറ്റ് ബോട്ട് എങ്ങനെയാണ് നമുക്ക് AI പ്രഡിക്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നതെന്നുള്ളതൊരു എക്സാമ്പിൾ ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു കൊടുക്കാവോ? ലൈക്ക് ഫോർ എക്സാമ്പിൾ, വെൻ യു നമ്മളൊരു വാച്ച് മേടിക്കുകയാണ്, ആമസോണിൽ നിന്ന് ഒരു വാച്ച് മേടിക്കുകയാണ്, അപ്പം അതെങ്ങനെയാണ് ബാക്കി അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഒരു ക്രോസ് സെല്ലിങ്ങിന് AI ഹെൽപ്പ് ചെയ്യുന്നത് എന്നുള്ളൊരു ഐഡിയ ഒന്ന് പറഞ്ഞു.
Okay, so first AI എന്താണെന്നൊന്ന് explain ചെയ്യും. How AI is different from other tech that is out there. So ഒരു AI model എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ the best advantage of an AI model when compared to any other thing, AI or machine learning, is the fact that that is constantly evolving. It is learning from the data that is getting. The reason why Perplexity was given out for free is because it will get so many users. It is going to get user inputs. It is going to get real-time data. And that is the reason why they're giving out to free to 130 crore Indian people who uses Airtel basically. And they need data. That is exactly why ChatGPT is free right now. The free version is free, only the pro version is paid. So the reason why they're pushing out to people is because they need to train the AI bots for real human interactions. How many ever scientists or researchers sit out there and try to train it, that will not be equal to general users going out there and trying out the product. So when a user goes out there, gives the query, it is learning every single day. So one of the most primary AI product was, you build a bot that will move the chess. So one of the primary examples of AI to explain how an AI works is, you basically bot and you teach it how to play chess. You only teach them what the move is, and you tell them the outcome. This is the outcome. This is considered a successful outcome. I need to capture the other key. That is the only thing that you teach the bot. And the one of the first few iterations will be utter bullshit. It will do things which are completely redundant, or it won't win. Almost all the games initially would go into a dead end, or there won't be a proper result. But it will start recognizing patterns. Okay, when I make this move, the chances of the other person making this move is this much percentage, the other move is this much percentage. So if that person makes that move, then I'll have to make this move. So it will be able to analyze the series of events or sequences or patterns. This is the exact thing that is happening when you go to a when you implement an AI tool in a e-commerce website. For example, I bought shoes, so it has the data of all the people who has bought shoes before. It also has the data of people who have bought white shoes, blue shoes, red shoes, and accordingly the AI will be able to suggest, okay, of all the users who bought shoes, at least 70% of people bought socks with it. That I can probably be able to guess. But depending on this style of shoes, this is the socks that most people bought. That styling can only be done by AI. Doing that manually will be, that's close to impossible or unreasonable. So when it comes to AI, okay, I bought this pair of shoes, okay, with this colors, this is the color palette that is matching, so people are suggesting to get this type of socks. In more than shoes and socks, let's take trousers and shirts. For this particular trouser, these are the colors, so these are the patterns that can match with this particular trouser. So AI will be really helpful in suggesting what would go well with this. So the chances of people purchasing that is much higher than me randomly placing certain products out there for them to buy. So that quality change is what is going to make the biggest impact.
നമുക്കൊരു റാപ്പിഡ് ഫയർ ആയാലോ?
പിന്നെന്താ ചെയ്യാലോ?
ഓക്കെ. ആൻഡ് അറിയാലോ, റൂൾസ് അറിയാലോ. ക്വിക്ക് ആൻസർ ആണ് വാട്ട് കംസ് ഇൻ ടു യുവർ മൈൻഡ്, നത്തിങ് എൽസ്. തിങ്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ ടൈം ഇല്ല, വിത്തിൻ സെക്കൻഡ് യു ഹാവ് ടു ആൻസർ. ഫസ്റ്റ് ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ, AI or human, who writes it better?
It's a combination of both.
ഡിപ്ലോമാറ്റിക് ആൻസർ ഇത് പറ്റൂല.
ഒറ്റയ്ക്ക് nobody has the power to write well. It's a combination of, it's a human who uses the AI tools well.
Okay, chatbots, helpful or annoying?
Helpful.
Only helpful, never annoying.
Definitely there are places where it's annoying, but I think the helpful advantage kind of overplays the annoying part.
Personalization, cool or creepy?
It's cool if you accept the fact that they already have your data and they're just showing ads to you. It gets creepy when they connects it in ways that you don't think that they would connect. So I would say it's helpful. Definitely helpful.
You want to maybe give a suggestion?
As a marketer, that is definitely helping me. For example, if I want to research about a particular brand, all I have to do is search it twice, go to their website. From the next second, I'm getting ads on WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta, everywhere. So as a marketer, that is definitely helpful for me to do research stuff. And also I feel it's helpful for people because frequently bought together. They're not forcing me to buy it. I just have to buy it if I feel like buying it. They're just reminding me. So as long as I have control over myself, it's definitely helpful.
Okay, next question, Google search or voice search, what do you use more?
Right now Google search, but definitely voice is going to come up forward because that is going to be much more convenient. Right now, because of accent and language issues, I prefer typing it out. But for ChatGPT, definitely voice.
Is there any other app you would like to say like voice?
For ChatGPT, definitely voice is very helpful because if I want to, in a very conversational way, explain it something, I don't want to type it out. I just open the voice tool and then I just speak out my problem and ChatGPT gives me a very good reply. And another place that I use voice is probably for the Google Assistant. Okay, Google, take me here, or what time is the sunset, or set an alarm. So for all that, voice definitely helps me. But for Google search right now, I prefer more typing it out rather than voice.
I would say ChatGPT has almost become my brother. It's helping me a lot. And I can talk to him like anything. I've already
I can
named him.
relate.
Also named him like Anna.
Okay, I can relate very much.
Okay. So next question. Long blog or a short video?
Both has a different set of audiences. So right now, if you want to grow on a platform like Instagram, I don't think you can do it without making use of reels. Like you can, but that's going to be very difficult. But whereas long form content, that definitely has its own user basis, and from what we have seen, conversions are much more easier on long form based videos. Short form is very good to capture your audience, have very good entertaining content and all that out there, but I feel having long form is still relevant today. It's not obsolete yet.
So people who like to read and stuff have this long form content going in.
Yeah, I think at the end of the day, everybody prefers long form content over short form content, but it's because of the short time frames that we get in between and the addiction habit that we have. We tend to go to short form content, but when we really want to consume content, we prefer long form content still.
Okay. Instagram captions or Facebook captions?
I don't think Instagram captions are relevant anymore because of the Reels feed. The way the UI is structured for Reels, I don't think anybody reads captions anymore on Instagram. Facebook, I think slightly more space is out there for captions.
Instagram ads, scroll past or click?
Depends on the product. So yeah, Instagram ads is definitely a converting space. Not just Instagram, social media ads is very converting, and one of the major reasons, like I told, is because it's personalized. It's not a random ad that is coming on my feed. Most of the time, the or any of the ads that I see is relevant to me, so I tend to click on it, even though it might not lead to a purchase, but chances are very high I'll click on it.
Enquire it and go
Definitely.
on. One tool you cannot live without.
Today, ChatGPT, I guess.
As I said, it has become your twin.
Exactly. Like anything from as simple as how much is $15 in INR to anything as complex as what is nuclear fusion. ChatGPT can lead you to the right sources, or it can give you the right answers. So it's almost like a one-stop solution for me for anything. Even if I have to use another tool, it's ChatGPT that suggests me to use that tool. Me myself finding out that tool is very low, and as you pointed out before, that has decreased my dependency on Google search. I don't Google search anymore. Half the query that I give to ChatGPT today was my Google searches few months back.
Maybe that's why they have come up with Gemini.
Yeah, and especially Gemini and Meta AI, the greatest advantage that they have is the existing user base that they have. Just like that, Meta AI rolled them out as a chatbot into WhatsApp. I can't even imagine the users, daily users that they're having, the amount of training Meta AI bot is getting compared to OpenAI. But I think it's more casual users. That is, Meta AI has more casual users. ChatGPT has more purposeful users. So I think that is getting much better data compared to Meta AI. Whereas I go out there and I ask Meta AI to create an image of me with Jesus Christ. Whereas it is when it's OpenAI or ChatGPT, I use it more for more purposeful stuff. So yeah, that's why all of the big companies would want to create a chatbot based AI based chatbot and just roll it out to you.
Do you trust product reviews written by AI or do you trust the actual? How do you?
Yeah. So when it comes to AI in content creation and reviews, so let's take the case of reviews in the first place. So they're not AI generated reviews, but they are AI aided reviews. For example, I give a product link on ChatGPT, ask it to generate 100 different reviews in different perspectives. I copy all that, I put it into a friends group of 100 people, ask them to post each review one by one. I get 100 reviews on Amazon, and when I look at it, it's very difficult for a third person to point out if that is a genuine review or not a genuine review. This is possible without AI also, definitely, but AI is increasing the scale of it. AI is really easing it a lot. So it has become very difficult to check the credibility of anything that you see out there. So last day I was discussing with my team the way Nano Banana is creating images and all that. It is impossible to judge the credibility of a news these days. I see an image, I kind of have no source to know if that image is right or wrong, if it is factually right or wrong. So in today's world, any image or news that you see, it's only as good as the source. The only thing that you can trust is the source. You look at the source. If you trust the source, then you trust the news. Otherwise, you cannot really trust anything that you see today. Let it be for reviews, let it be for news, or whatever aspect that you see out there. AI has made it very easy to create content that looks like human made content itself. So we have to be very judicious about what we see online.
I think maybe we can go with the real time photo attached reviews for more relevant review.
Definitely, but again, coming to image generation tools, that is where AI is really playing a major part these days. So I can do anything. For example, like I don't even have to purchase a product. I just get the white background image from Amazon, and I ask them to place this in a setting on my office desk. I can create an image. I can post it there. So again, the news is only as good as the source. So again, one some of the features that Amazon provides and Flipkart provides, like a verified purchase and all that, definitely helps you. But yeah, you have to be all the more judicious these days. It's very easy to manipulate.
Now I'm being skeptical to buy things online.
Yeah, but always there is a no questions asked return policy also that comes up with any online site these days. So I think you don't have to worry a lot about it. But yeah, if you're spending a considerable amount of time and money on something, you should be more careful these days.
So that was Richu Mathew, managing partner and COO of Lavender Media Private Limited, a performance driven leader transforming media into measurable growth. Richu continues to push boundaries in digital marketing, media, and production while shaping future of impactful brand storytelling. His journey is a reminder that when strategy meets creativity, growth becomes inevitable. Thank you, Richu. Thank you so much.
Thank you.